Who has the power over what you do, how you think, how you feel, what you believe? Who helped put those ideas in your head to begin with? This session, we are going to focus more on practical guidance, practice guidance. So let's get right to it. Mentors Week, the exercise for bringing our mind-body connection together, is to start breathing. Pay attention to where the breath moves in your body. Pay attention to where it sticks. A lot of times it's somewhere in our head or shoulders that we find our first sticking point. Breathe into it, and at the same time, start asking yourself questions about whose advice you really take right now. Maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's a journalist, maybe it's a celebrity, maybe it's a TikTok feed. Whatever it is where you are getting your guidance, where you are getting your truth, and where you are finding support from something outside of yourself. Start to look at the beliefs that you are adopting as your own and who is providing them. Not necessarily who, what is providing them. It could be a news outlet. It could be a magazine. It could be any number of things right now that we each get our information from. The practice starts with breathing. If you can breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, that's the best method of breathing for this. It helps you focus on where things are sticky, and it makes it more obvious where things are sticky. If you can't breathe strictly through your nose, use whatever means you can. Be aware of the inhibited breath through the nose. And right there, know that in itself is a practice. Being able to breathe clearly, openly, and freely through your nose is ideal, but by all means, use whatever breath is available to open up your body as you open up your mind. Deep breaths that just come in and figure out where there's tension. As soon as you feel tension, shift your carriage just a little bit and let that breath wash back in there. Let the breath continue into the tight spaces until they feel a little less tight, and then move on. Check your body as you're considering your own current mentors. Where is your information coming from right now? Who do you listen to that supports your beliefs? Do your friends all agree with you? Does your family agree with you? Be aware of what words you're listening to. Be aware of what words your own brain is telling yourself. Because at this point, we are our own mentors. And when we can't say good things and nice things to and about ourselves, we know that's a sticking point. We know that's trouble. So the breath is the best way to clear that out. The breath is the best way to loosen up those thoughts that get stuck on repeat because they're just triggering something in our body that doesn't let us breathe. In order to get to the root of what our mentors and tormentors have installed in our bodies, to find all those little grenade spots that blow up when just a simple word can trigger us if we're in a certain mood. Being aware of whose voice we hear in our head and whether it's a positive voice or a negative voice. That's the guidance for this week. That's the practice with mentors, getting to know what we believe and why we believe it. If you'd like to discuss what's happening with mentors this week, please visit us at our website, ourrawmaterial.com. Sign up and you can participate in the discussion. I'll be back next week for some practice guidance around music as we take in our more spiritual nature. Thank you. See you next week.